Connect programme has three main elements to it. So it's a support and programme for women who possibly have been out of work maybe for some time, but also who are keen to explore enterprise and consider setting up their own businesses. Today is the launch, so we have a number of different people attending. We have guest speakers speaking of their experience of setting up their own businesses, and particularly women in business, obviously. But also we have participants and mentors who have worked with us throughout a number of programmes.
The programme, basically, it's a series of workshops and mentoring, which I think is a fantastic setup because it means people are learning new skills, enhancing their skills, but then they also get to put it into practice and work on their business instead of in their business. So in the mentoring sessions, they actually to put what they learn in the workshops into practice, into their business, so they're actually making changes within their business. And I just think it's fantastic.
I trained in the Art College in Belfast. I then decided to set up my own company a number of years later and decided on the name Dress This House. I initially contacted the NI Business Info website and they put me in touch with North City Business Centre. The first thing that North City actually recommended was to get in touch with the Women into Business Association, and they were amazing. They were really helpful. It really made you feel that you weren't on your own in setting up the business. You were with like-minded people, and it was really nice to bounce ideas off other women who were in exactly the same boat.
It's very important to us strategically. We provide support to women at all levels in their career. So this programme particularly helps women who are relatively early on in that stage. So they possibly haven't worked for some time, maybe they were bringing up children or they've been made redundant, and they're thinking, where do they go from here? So maybe they need to improve their skills, or they need to, it could just be a confidence issue, and they need some support in identifying what they're looking for. If they have an enterprise idea, maybe they need a wee bit of support around identifying whether the idea is something that they could turn to an income opportunity, whether they need to look at finance, marketing, any aspects of setting up a business. So the programme, as I say, that's a very important thing for us at Women in Business in terms of being able to help women at that level. The programme is funded by the Department of Employment and Learning, European Social Fund, and also through Belfast City Council. We're in partnership with East Belfast Enterprise, so ourselves and East Belfast Enterprise have also contributed funding to the delivery of the programme.
Under our Skills and Employability programme, we're funding in partnership with Dale £15,000 towards the Women in Business Connect programme. Well, there's a big challenge in the city in that over 20% of our population have no skills, and that obviously has a knock-on effect to growth within the economy. And it's a particular specific problem as well for women who have further barriers in terms of gaining employment and long-term employment. And this is why we have supported this programme and a number of other female-specific programmes as part of our ESF match funding contribution.
There are a number of challenges, but women in particular have barriers in terms of caring responsibilities, so whether that's for children or an older relative, but also, as I've mentioned, women benefit particularly from having female role models. So having a programme that specifically provides them with that. There's the old adage, you can't be what you can't see. So if you have a female role model and a woman who's providing you with mentoring, who's delivering seminars, who have been successful themselves in their work or in self-employment, then that helps the women through the programme to achieve those ambitions for themselves.
I moved here from the States 12 years ago and got involved with Women in Business. And a few years ago I learned about the Connect programme, and I offered to be a mentor on the programme and to facilitate some of the workshops because it was all about having women either get back into employment or start their own job or their own enterprise. So for me it was really important to have women start their own career, look at where they are, reassess and start again. I think a lot of times women might be seen in that traditional role, but if they're trying to work and do the traditional role, it's nice to have other like-minded women who may be trying to put themselves forward, to try new things, to do different things. And it's nice to have that support, have that network. Oh, I've got someone you could talk to. Oh, go see this person. Signpost from funding. Signpost, oh, go see that person. You know, I think it's really, really helpful. And it's that support for people to inspire them to continue to achieve their dreams.
I do think that women are in a bit of a unique position, because no matter what sort of businesswoman you're making yourself, you're still the parent, you still have to think about making the dinner and who's picking the kids up later on and that sort of thing. And when you're with a group of other people in exactly the same boat, it's easy to say, oh, I was late today, the crash won't take the child, or somebody's not well, or the school run ran late, or I have a curriculum meeting to go to. Everyone knows exactly what you're saying, and there's no eye rolling.